Listen, I want to make you aware of something. If you wanna, I want you to be aware of something. If you wanna know if a person is demon possessed, hold a mirror. Get a mirror. Yes, demons don't like mirrors. And this video, remember, ladies and gentlemen, is spiritual. Sometimes it's harder to understand. Not everybody that doesn't like mirrors is a demon. But oftentimes, the more you know, the more you wake up, demons hate mirrors. A scenario. Relationship. Super empath and narcissist. Look at their relationship. We need to understand. We're quoting things and we're trying to say what people want to hear, not just what they want to hear. We have to say things as they are. There's a big reason why narcissists don't like super empath. Super empath are empowered, are mirrors. You know? There is dark empath, super empath. They can be dark empath, yeah. But super empath, they have a dark side. They're full of light, but they have a very dark side. But they never use that side. They don't need, they are not here to spread out darkness. You know? These people will switch to the dark mode when they feel they have to defend themselves and mirror the energy back to the narcissist. That's why you see the narcissist very much irritated from the super empath. Super empath, they don't want anything to do with the person. So, they will leave the situation, whatever it is. But you need to understand, a lot of people who I could say witches, demonic people with a very dark energy, they do not like mirrors. If you hold that mirror, sure, I can say, if you hold that mirror against that person and you are the one holding the mirror, what you are actually spiritually saying is that you are allowing them to look at themselves. And what's really happening, demons don't want to see how they look like. The narcissist don't to call them out. Call them out on their bullshit. This is why they get agitated, because you are calling them out, mirroring them back. You are trying to show them that they need to understand what's going on, and this shit gonna go into rage, and you're forcing them to look at themselves, and they don't like what they see. You're not going around searching for narcissists and doing that to them. They touched you. They attacked you. They tortured you. They stole. They commit fraud. They deceive. They lie. You know? So you're dealing with the Jezebel. It doesn't have a gender, Jezebel. It can come in a hoe or in a bitch. In a man or in a hoe. Yeah, because nowadays you have men are Jezebels. A man with no emotion is disconnected from the divine feminine energy. A woman with no emotion, I don't care, you don't care, is disconnected from the divine energy. You. Guess what? The super empath, the Most High give him the power to expose the shit out of you. You can't do a spiritual work, deceit, a fraud, and all this to super empath, a chosen earth angel that outrank your whole existence, while you're howling for the moon like a clown. You need to steal energy in order to manifest. You need to steal that person's energy with your cursed coven, you need to steal energy in order to manifest, to harvest, and to attack. More than that, stupid demon you can't see. This kind of people, they abuse substance, alcohol, sex. These people have karma called never have orgasm. Those people, it's all about that. No pleasure with drinking, no pleasure with the drug, no pleasure with sex. They walk around. No, we are not under judgment. You're in hell, motherfuckers. Anyway, yes. When you try to hold the mirror, whatever that psychopathic narcissist is in front of them, they will hate you for that. They're gonna fight you and they're gonna rage and scream around. They spaz on the moon cycles. They spaz on the moon cycles as if somebody took something from them. They couldn't harvest your energy. You call your power back. That ain't yours. Oh. Don't spaz out about it, yo. It is a mirror. You can get an actual mirror and tell that demon, look at yourself. Tell me, and you can just mirror them, just like I'm mirroring that demon. Yes, it doesn't need a lot of practice. It doesn't need a lot of practice. Yes. Have a nice day.